ha ha ha! Welcome to number 5. Ancient Annihilation.
Welcome back, guys. This is the much anticipated episode 5 of the Pure Making series. Here's a look at the current stats, pause it if you have to. And here's a look at our level goals. We're going to be sitting at 74.9 combat, and we're going to have the 94 mage for barrage. And because I always like to optimize my accounts before I PK, we're also going to have 94 range and 92 strength, which is on par with its range and mage counterpart. Now let's go over the other goals I'm going to unlock. We're going to finally be completing Desert Treasure for Ice Barrage, as well as Secrets of the North for the Ancient Scepter. Now let's take a look at the quest requirements and all the skills required to complete those quests. Here's a look at all the additional quests that I'll be completing in this video, as well as a couple mini quests, and the very start of Dragon Slayer 1 for anti-fires. And here's a look at all the skill requirements I need to achieve. Some people also like to go for the Varrock Body 1, but I find it underwhelming, so I'm not going to spend my time on that. And we just got to get this one thieving level. And there it is, 53 thieving for Desert Treasure. Okay, so now we have the requirements for Desert Treasure, and the only quests we have left to complete are the Tourist Trap and Temple of Ikov, as well as Troll Stronghold. So this is the end of Tourist Trap, so we get to pick which skill we want our 4,650 XP to be on. Obviously we're going to pick Agility. No brainer. And that is quest completion, and that also allows us to smith darts. Okay, so we're doing Temple of Ikov. There's a part in the quest that requires 0 weight. This calls for buying the graceful gloves. And now we should be sitting at exactly 0. So now we can actually collect our boots of lightness. Okay, so it turns out there's no real requirements to get the boots of lightness for the most part. You just need a light source and a knife to cut open this web, and then you just pick them up and you're good to go. I had to switch up the gear just a little bit because apparently you have to be below 0 kilograms to do this part of the quest. Temple of Ikov complete. We got our 10.5k range XP, 8,000 fletching XP. Let's go.
35 fletching, yeah.
Let's imbue the Ring of the Gods. And there it is, we just doubled our prayer bonus. And by the way, you're going to need a Holy Wrench for this. Okay, now instead of 24 prayer bonus, we have 28. And this is going to help us AFK in Nightmare Zone a little bit longer. And we reached our desired goal of 94 range. Turns out we just got to do Troll Stronghold, and then we're ready to do Desert Treasure. Troll Stronghold quest complete. That was our final quest requirement for Desert Treasure. Hey, there is completion of Desert Treasure. That was a lot easier than I remember back in the day. And we got our 20,000 magic XP, as well as the Ancients. Beautiful. Okay, so here's just a look at my clan's requirements. And I'm pretty much finished with all this. We just got our God Cape. Now the last thing to get is the Ghostly Robes, which requires Curse of the Lord minigame, and here I am finishing it. So now we got our first set of Ghostly Robes. In order to meet the clan requirement, I'm going to have 50 sets. So that's what I'm going to collect right now. Would have been nice if these were noted, but I'm going to have to make multiple trips to get 50 sets. Starting off with the bodies. And would you look at that, we literally splashed our way to 94 magic. So these are the pre-quest, the quest Secrets of the North, but there also are quests behind these quests as well, as you can see from the full list on Wiki. Well, I think I actually found a valid reason to get a Sarah God book. I'm about to be doing the Wilderness Agility course, and I'm going to need all the defense I can get. Here's a look at the gear setup. I'm going to be using a Gorak teleport to get out there. So I'm going to be rolling out an AGS. All I want you to do is like, subscribe, and comment down below. And also, if you enjoyed the series and you're feeling generous, there is an option to donate through my YouTube channel called Super Chats. Nobody actually does it, but it's there. It's best to cross this log in a really empty world so you don't get deboed, and then we hop over to a bounty hunter world. The whole point of the bounty hunter world is there's the old PJ mechanics, meaning somebody can actually tag you off of another player, and there's protection here, so if someone sees you getting attacked, they'll try to attack the player that's killing you. And what you're seeing here is me turning on Entity Hider. This is going to hide other players so I don't click on them. So now we can loot the tickets and these give XP. Apparently the most optimal way to do this is wait until you have 101. So here we are at 101. And we get a 23.2k XP drop, which gets us 63 agility. So in a little over an hour and a half, we made almost 2.9 mil, as well as 81.2k agility XP. at 51.3k XP per hour. And there's another run, another 23k XP, and we also made close to 3 mil this time. And then we did one more run, we made 2.6 mil this time around, and now we're only 15k XP away from our goal of 69 agility. And here's the final stretch. There it is, 69 agility, and that's the worst requirement for Secrets of the North in the bag. Well, like always, we missed the level, but we got our 92 strength and our build's finally complete. Now it's just on to certain skills and quests. And here are even more skills that we need to level up for the quest Making Friends with My Arm. We're going to have 66 fire making, which should be pretty easy, and it's AFK if you want to do it like that. Only 14 more levels to go. The next one's going to be a little bit time consuming, but with shooting stars, it should be pretty AFK and pretty painless. We're going to need to have 72 mining, which is 30 more levels. Then we're going to need 35 construction, which is only 4 more levels. And 68 agility, we already have it. And now it's time for the hunter grind. We started out at 900 and took it all the way to 19 at the golden warblers in the desert. Then off to the Feldep Hills to catch some tropical wagtails. Yeah, I could use 2 traps now. Well, for some reason I overshot the level, but I got 2400 right there. I only needed 23 for wild kebbits. I caught my first kebbit after 37 attempts. And now we have 2900, we can go catch swamp lizards. And there's 4700, now we're back off to the desert to catch orange salamanders. And there's 5200. Well, like I always say, I need some AFK time sometimes, and Hunter is not that. So I decided to do AFK bonfires for a little while, and here we are getting 66. It took no time. Also, mining can be pretty AFK. I should have been mining stars, but I just couldn't figure out the plugin. I eventually do figure it out, but I'm just buying some AFK time right now before I have to go back to Hunter. So right now I'm catching some spotted kebbits. Even though they require only 43 Hunter, they are the best XP that I know of. Apparently better than Chinchampas, so that's why we're here. And we brought along some Hunter potions because the dark kebbits take 5700. So at level 5400 we're able to catch them. Hey, level 54, now we can pot up to catch dark kebbits. Well, it looks like the dark kebbits are significantly better than the spotted kebbits at about 59k XP per hour. And there's the level we need, level 56. So we're back to the mining grind. This time we're actually going to hit up shooting stars. I was doing a little bit of motherlode mine. It took a little bit of time to figure out the star mining plugin, but we finally got it. Essentially you got to join the Discord and get an authorization code and plug it in, and you got to accept sharing the metadata. This is a list of the current stars and their location. All you got to do is double click on them to hop to the world. So I'm looking for a level 5 star because I have 57 mining. But before we actually go to the star to mine it, what we're going to do is we're going to hit up Motherlode Mine one last time. Okay, we're going to get our Prospector Jacket. So now we're going to stick with this all the way to 72 mining. This is by far the most AFK mining in the game, and it's still pretty decent XP. Just as a little recap, here's what we have to complete before we start Secrets of the North. I know I sort of should have explained this a little bit earlier in the series, like literally the first episode, but if you want to be able to use anti-dragon fire potion including the shield, you have to start Dragon Slayer 1. All you gotta do is start the quest at the Guildmaster, just south of Varrock, and once you've done that, you're good to go. Taiwan Trio, this is one I put off if you can remember, because I didn't think it was absolutely necessary. Now the thing is, we only have to start this quest, but I might as well finish it. And this is completion of Taiwan Trio quest. And something unusual about this is you don't actually get the XP granted to you unless you talk to the villagers. This gives us access to the Taiwan Wane cleanup minigame. And now it's time for the General Shadow mini quest. You can't overhead prey melee as you'd want to, so I'm sitting here basically kiting it and just face tanking it. However, there is a safe spot. 2000 Slayer XP, that's 43 Slayer from level 42. Mini quest complete. Now I'm going to work on getting to 64 thieving. We're starting off at 53, so we got 11 levels to go. This is my gear setup, nothing much. The only thing I really have going for me is Gloves of Silence. All these really do is help you pickpocket by 5%, but anything helps. And when we need to heal up, I'm just going to use Jugs of Wine. So we need 55 thieving to steal from the Arty Knights, and I'm going to get the 2 levels on guards. Well, I guess you could say I got a little lazy because this really wasn't the greatest XP, but we got 55, so that's all that counts. It seems to be World 2 is the home world for this. You're going to want to press Shift, right-click the Arty Knight, and set the left-click option to pickpocket. Well, I did this for a while, but I didn't get 64 in one night, so we went back on the AFK grind. Hey, finally we got 72 mining. That really wasn't so painful with shooting stars. Honestly, this method's a little bit broken because it's still pretty good XP, and it's AFK like no other. Well, there's Doric's quest done. I don't remember this being so easy. This has to be the easiest quest in the game. All you have to do is bring some supplies and talk to the guy like twice and the quest is over. And you know what? I guess you get to learn from my mistake. I should have did this right before getting 72 mining. because we just got a 1300 XP drop in mining in vain, and we don't really need any more mining XP. Okay, so it's pretty important that we did this quest before we got our final thieving level, but here is the feud completion. So we got our 15,000 XP, which gets us 62 thieving. But now we also unlock blackjack thieving, so we might actually get our last 2 levels like that. Okay, this should be completion of Edgar's Ruse. 11,000 Herblore XP, and we can teleport to Trollheim. And we're up to 51 Herblore. Fletching darts for our 50 fletching while we're doing Enter the Abyss mini quest. And this is for our small rune pouch and access to the Abyss. So we got the rune pouch, but we also got our 1000 runecraft XP. Hey, there's 50 fletching. And there is Wanted Quest complete, and we got our 5,000 Slayer XP, which gets us level 44. I did try to do a little bit of blackjacking. It's not really for me, I don't really know what I'm doing, nor do I care, because I'm not really a skiller. I know it's the best XP, but it's not really for me, I'd rather have less effort, so I'm going back to Arty Knights. And there it is, we got our 64 thieving. We were getting about 64k XP per hour, but definitely would not tick perfect gameplay. I know it seems a little crazy that I'm making cannonballs due to the slow XP rate, but the AFK time lets me do stuff IRL. If you want the best XP possible, you're going to want to do Blast Furnace with gold ore. I'm going to try to squeeze out as much free XP in RC as possible, so I'm going to start out with Temple of the Eye for 9200 XP, then I'm going to move on to the Eyes of Glorfree for 6000 XP. And oh yeah, we're going to need this for the minigame The Guardians of the Rift, and there is quest complete, 28 runecraft. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be completion of Eyes of Glorfree. Glorfree, whatever it's called. And there is quest complete with some pretty solid XP. And that takes us all the way to 32 runecraft. And yes, I really did go all the way to 65 smithing with cannonballs. It's really not as bad as you'd think. The next quest up is Devious Mines, and we're going to have to get 50 runecraft. And the way we're going to do that is Guardians of the Rift. I'm not sure what's going to be like at 32 runecraft, but hopefully it's pretty chill and AFK-ish. Hey, we got our 50 runecraft, and that was actually pretty painless. Now we gotta loot our rewards, and hopefully we get the pet. And the last one gives us an intricate pouch, which gives us an XP lamp, which I'm putting on agility. We were having so much fun I almost got 35 construction without even noticing. Okay, so now it's time for the quest Devious Mines. We have all the requirements, and the large pouch is going to come in handy. That's what we needed our 50 runecraft for. And there it is, Devious Mines complete. And it gets us 66 smithing. And it's the home stretch. We only have one quest with some subquests before we can actually start Secrets of the North. In order to do Making Friends with My Arm, we gotta do My Arm's Big Adventure and Cold War. And to start My Arm's Big Adventure, we gotta do Tai Bwa Wano Cleanup Minigame. Yes sir, that is completion of the quest Cold War. We got 36 construction, and a little bit of agility XP. There's one thing I have to do before I can even start My Arm's Big Adventure, and that's to get the 60% favor at the Tai Wano minigame. I really hate saying that word, I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, there's our 60% favor, and that was absolutely awful. Tai Buano Guano. And this should be completion of My Arm's Big Adventure. 10,000 Herblore XP, 5,000 Farming XP. With 1 quest point. 43 Farming, 52 Herblore. And this should be completion of Making Friends with My Arm. Wow, now that's a lot of XP. We went from 35 to 39 construction. Well, oddly, that's the only level we got from it, but we are 2.4k away from an agility level. And now we can finally complete our end goal of this episode. The quest Secrets of the North. We have every single requirement needed. Oh yes, the moment has come. And that brought us to 70 agility, 65 thieving, and 57 hunter. And we're just 18k XP shy of 71 agility. And now the biggest hurdle is getting the ancient icon drop from Musfa. This is a 1 in 50 drop that allows us to make our ancient scepter. And there's our first kill, that wasn't too bad. Probably a little bit below average, 148k. So I guess I gotta showcase my gear setup. We're running a heavy prayer setup with the Zarite bow. We got the Regent's Brace just for a little bit of extra regen and HP. A Ring of Suffering in case we take a little bit of damage that can be recoiled. It also has Prayer and Defense, which comes in handy. We're just running the range only setup for now, but I might change it up and bring the mage set as well, because not only is it good for freezes, but it seems like the melee phase has a lot of range defense. My first 3 kill trip, not bad. Oh, we got an elite. Hey, Venenator Shard. Man, there's 17 mil now. It only took us 18 KC to get that. Hey, we got another elite. Well, I knew this was going to happen. This is why I was only using range and no mage, because I was only 19k XP away from a level. And if I got the mage level, I would have gained a combat level. Well, we ended up gaining a combat level anyway, because we got 89 HP. We basically got 100k HP XP just from 34 Musvas. Well, for one, I guess that means that I can train more strength levels. And a little bit more precious AFK time, because it's better than my account being logged out. And now I guess I can go hybrid Musva without having to worry about gaining a combat level. And that's a 5 kill trip, 44 KC, and we still don't have the icon. Let's open up the Ancient Cache, see if we got anything good. Oh my god, 2D legs, that's pretty damn good. An 878k trip. Another trip and we got another cache. We get 480 chaos. Well, we got our 50 KC, we still didn't get our ancient icon, but we did get a couple combat achievements. So back doing the AFK thing, our combat goal is slightly shifted. We want to be the most optimized level 75. These are the new stat goals, and if I wanted to, I could even get 91 HP. Oh, surprise, surprise, we got our 93 strength. Pause the music, hold up. Oh yeah, ancient icon, 60 KC. We went a little dry, not too bad though. Now all I gotta do is combine an ancient staff with the ancient icon. And we finally have the Ancient Scepter, an amazing staff for magic, but also best in slot training weapon for 50 attack. Yeah, and we had to get the purple set for obvious reasons. And in hindsight, had I known I can get a Mage Arena 2 cape back for 250k from Purdue, I would have done it. So I guess you're not going to see that till next video. And oh yeah, let's take a look at the profit I made from Musva. 24.7 mil off of 60 kills, plus an additional 571k from the caches. And also, it wasn't my goal, but I passively got 5 combat achievements too. And this is going to be the absolute last level before we're PK ready. There it is, 95 range. Well, we're pretty much sitting at our desired levels. We didn't get the 90 HP, but I think it's fine to send it. We only are 78k XP away, so we will actually have that before the end of the video. And we are finally PK ready. We have our 93 strength, 95 range, and 95 magic, with 75 combat. So this is our most basic gear setup that we're going to be rocking. Nothing fancy. We're not going to bring out the scepter right away because that needs to be parched. I don't want to just go ahead and lose it over the maul. Pretty sure the maul would protect over it. When we're protecting the maul, we're not really risking too much. So we're going to start out with a 250k risk. I'm pretty new to the pure NH scene, and I sort of want to get the feel of it to see where I stand before I go ahead and risk more. Well, I guess we're going to start out at the Rev Cave. Let's go. There are limitations, but I would recommend putting Barrage on autocast. That way you can immediately left click your target when you're hopping. It's a relatively new update, so I didn't immediately think of it. Well, we got our first kill, but somehow I deleted the looting part of it. Not really a big deal though, it's only 125k. The good thing is when you kill somebody in the cave, the bare minimum that you can get is 100k because of the entry fee. So even the level 40s have 150k on them. But trust me, it's gonna get so much better. I got money on my mind. I don't have my maul spec, so I don't know if I'm gonna get this guy. Oh, that was pretty easy. He's got the skull and everything, we just gotta hit. Oh, there it is. Be sweet if that was like a smite or something, but I doubt it. So let's check our lowest key. Now let's check the 135k key and the key that's 156k. And you know, the 70 agility really wasn't in vain because that's enough to summer pie across this gap, which is actually really useful. Well, this is pretty funny. This bot's like 1 combat level too low to attack, but for no reason he just walks north. Wow, that's our best kill so far, eh? And we finally got ourselves a real fight. Put your predictions in now. What do you think's gonna happen? Whack him. Oh, I just whacked him for the kill. No way. That guy might have been risking something. No. Dude, 12 mil. Okay, let's look at the first key. Okay, that's cool. 169k. Wow, dude, that's freaking insane. This guy was decked out. He died from a maul whack. I didn't even have to use spec. I'm fighting anyone and everyone, even people a lot higher combat level. Oh, wow. Once again, he died from a bolt. He didn't get them all in. What in the world? Wow. Yo, I did not deserve that. I completely fumbled it. 19 chinner, dude. So this guy's +1 was an AGS, so that's why we got his dragon crossbow. That was just like the other kill where he just died from a random maul whack. People are just dropping like flies. That's not even that bad. Well, I think the microphone got unplugged for this one. Excuse a little heart prayer too. I don't think I meant to do that. And that's another big kill. And you know, future note to myself, I probably should have just logged out. If this guy had TBs, it might have not been so pretty. So this time we got the dragon crossbow, the full elder robe set, and wizard boots. Just shy of 2.5 mil. Okay, 400k from one of the bots, that's pretty good. Okay, so he's eaten and he's skulled, so he might get a +1. Well, who knows if that was some kind of smite? We'll find out. First kill, pretty run-of-the-mill. And that second guy, he had 530k because he had the crossbow, which is a big risk because of the ether. Okay, that was interesting. That's not bad. Wow. What? He had like 5 mil on him. What the heck? Dude, what is that, man? Is that his +1? Did he just not protect item? Because he didn't get smited. And somehow this is our first death. But it's justifiable. It's a main. Almost the highest level that can attack me. Yeah, let's not talk about this one. Well, this guy almost had 700k on him. Yeah, that's a huge PVMer kill. Wow, we smoked him. Bad, I guess I'll bank that. Those Webweaver PKs are bank.
Nope. Round 2. Fight. Harakiri.
You weak, pathetic fool.
I didn't even do anything. What the heck? A free 415, I'll take it. Oh my god. Wow. That was insane. Not bad at all. 508k. Wow. I didn't know I didn't have spec. That sucks. This guy's gonna get one hit. Interesting. Well, that was really weird. Not gonna lie. I doubt he had much considering what he's killing, but that's actually not a bad amount. Doesn't look like that's 400k though, does it? Okay, so now we're fighting a guy much higher combat level. Make your predictions. What's gonna happen? Dude, this guy's easy. I think I got him. So here's the game plan. He has 70 defense and I only have 50 attack. So what we're gonna have to do is wait until he switches to robes and when he's low HP, and then we can spec him with a G-Maul. If I don't kill this guy, I'm definitely gonna die. Oh, I got him! I got him! I got him! Dude, I was so gonna die. That guy actually had some money on him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that's some pretty juicy loot, and I'm proud of myself for that one, because that guy had at least 70 defense. Oof. Yeah. This guy's got like 700k, watch. Not too far off. More money in the bank. Okay, so this is a weird situation you don't see every day. I met the guy that I was just killing at Ferox. He seemed mad at first, but then for some reason he decided to trade me all the loot I could have killed him for, and he was going to accept it. And I said, nah, I'm okay. But then he randomly just gives me 5 mil, so hey, you made it to the video. Okay, y'all, we're going after Mr. No Sleep. Let's see if he can get me on a pure. I probably will end up dying, but he doesn't have freezes, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Level 79 with a clockwork cat. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to vengeance, we're going to spec twice, and then we're going to axe, and it should be over by some of that, by the end of that. Hiya! 23. Oh, I should have doubled. Don't judge my clicks. I'm on a laptop. Alright, there's one defense. Smash him through the prayer. Trying to go easy. Ah, I thought I'd have him there. Get back here. Hiya! Through prayer? Oh. Sorry, boss. Sorry for the cat, honestly. That cat deserves better. Yeah, I can only kill level 75s, so...
Yeah, so I froze him, then I bolted him once, and I proceeded to splash 10 zeros until I died. Ha! Didn't even have full spec and I didn't even notice it. Oh, he was skulled too. I dig it. Ooh, we smited him. We smited him, man. Hopefully he was 4-iteming. Okay, probably not 4-iteming. Or maybe he was 4-iteming and his 4th item was garbage. So looking back at this, he did something really weird. He drank a divine pot, and if he didn't do that, he wouldn't have died. Well, that was a long fight. What did we have? What did we get? 448k. Consistently pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is one of the bigger issues while you're trying to PK here. There's safe spots, so that means they're not in combat, which means they can immediately log out. Oof. Well, he tried. Wasn't good enough, though. 100k? How is that even possible? He must have killed one rev. What is this? Bruh. Oof, I didn't even get to hit him. Well, that was easy. 2 for the price of 1. How much does this guy have? 205? Yeah, this guy thought he could like live off the ether and just not eat like a Buddhist monk or something. That could be a one hit. That's it right there? What is this guy smoking, bro? Dude, he had 633k too, which is quite a bit. That guy was like living off of like 3 brain cells or something. He brought like about double the amount of ether that you actually need, which is nice for me. Come on. What the heck? People are just suiciding pretty much. What is that? I feel like that's the same guy that killed earlier, the way he just died like that. It's just normal for people to willingly DM, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, same amount of money, too. Does he have the 2,000 ether once again? No, even weirder.
Nope. Round 2. Fight.
Woof. Got him. Not bad. The revenue ether's actually adding up. I feel like that's a good one. Yep. 774k. That's actually the best PVMer loot so far. Huh. Easy. Not bad. 289k. Wow. 63k. Well, that was easy. 41k. We got another max set on us. Make your predictions. Well, that was a dumb mistake. I just let myself run out of prayer pots, and bye-bye Gmall. Well, that could be something. That's not bad. Not bad. Well, I'm not necessarily sniping, but I knew Oda was here. He literally one tick logged on me because he seen I was like literally the max combat level he could attack. Well, I would definitely say I bested this guy, but he got the log on me. Wow. Am I gonna hit? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's gonna make up for it, right? Okay. It's not awful. All these level 82s, it's so weird. Wow. Okay, pretty average. Okay, not bad. That's so weird. This guy again. Oh, get it. Oh my god, just on the line. Wow. That was clutch. How do you have 964 GP? How does that even happen? 14 chins. Jeez, 52k for 14 chins. 70k for 19 chins. I don't think I want to waste a spec on this guy. He's like fully AFK. 179k for that guy though. Easy kill. Oh my. Wow, what a KO. 11k? That's poop. Okay, just literally PK'd food off him. 49 chins though. That's pretty solid. What a waste of a spec. 106k. What do we get? 274k. 29 and 75. Not bad. This guy's literally just suiciding. 54. 272k off a guy who just doesn't even eat. 61 chins. That's not bad at all. Ah, so close. Good game, bro. What we got? Oh man, 313k, 85 chins. Well, it's time to sell all the profit from this video. It's kind of an awkward situation because this account doesn't have members currently, so we can't throw certain noted items into the price checker, which is kind of weird. We can do unnoted items, so I'm going to pretty much be selling 20 items at a time. And we made 23 mil off the first 20 items, another 19 items, now we're up to 26 mil, And our last inventory takes us to 29 mil. Plus we gotta take another 6 mil out for coin drops. Yeah, so I guess this was our profit, 35.2 mil. It seems like it should have been more, but hey, that's not bad. Well, that about wraps it up. That is by far the longest I've ever spent producing a video, so I hope you guys really liked it. And I'm already working toward the next episode as we speak, so I'll see you guys in the next one.